Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. Capricorn, we're going to see what messages the divine wants you to receive in this reading. I always want to remind you that these readings are generalized, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. So you have royal energies that are on the cards. I like it. We're gonna get more cards for you, okay? And as I'm getting these cards, I also want to remind you to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, your ascendant sign, because it is important to do so. When you do that, you'd get a complete picture about what is currently going on. And also, if you don't know where your planetary placement is, I have linked in the description box below a website you can go to, and you can input your details, your birth details, your time of birth, and all that good stuff. The website will calculate everything for you, and then you can come back because you'll know where your planetary placement is. So finally, let me get these cards here and see what, thank you. See what else is going on with you, Capricorn. If you could, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell and like this video, because like I always told you, it is important to keep the energies between you and I flowing. And so these are the cards that we have. I'm just going to move these cards a little bit over so that you can see everything whilst we're doing this reading. Okay, let's get started. You have the Queen of Pentacles. I love the Queen of Pentacles because we are talking about security, stability, money, and it is this card that says to you that it is all good. So this card encourages you and invites you to really sit down and to look at your money, and not only your money, your health is important too. So stay balanced. Not only chasing after the money and neglecting your health, but making sure that you're balanced between the two. The Queen of Pentacles is really in that energy of wanting to create stability and feeling stable. The Queen of Pentacles has it all. So whatever it is that you're doing, the divine is like, this is what is possible for you. If you focus, if you do whatever it is that you need to do, you have the energies that can create a lot of wealth for you. Because not only do you have one Queen of Pentacles, you have another queen that is here. So you are upgrading, you are elevating your situation to that royal status where you are sitting pretty, where you are just sitting finally like, yes, everything is good. So we have our health, our money, and it is awesome. And also we have our feelings, our joy, our happiness, and that is good too. All right, so whatever is happening, the Queen of Cups brings in the energy of emotional intelligence, being able to sit down with whatever is happening in life and remaining centered, remaining balanced, remaining joyful in the flow of things. Even if the Queen of Pentacles is going through some hardships, she finds ways of seeing the silver lining in everything, because she understands that in the struggle, in the challenges, this is where you grow. This is where growth is. If you want to grow your money, but you don't want to go through the struggles, tell me, how is it going to happen? So these two cards are saying that whatever is happening, you are mature. You have maturity, and you have maturity over here again. So you have emotional maturity that is here, and you have financial maturity that is here. So this is inviting you to sit down with your money. You're not rushing into anything. You're really sitting down and feeling what you feel about any investments that you want to make. You're not rushing because you're afraid you're going to miss out on a good thing. No, the Queen of Pentacles doesn't rush. She makes sure that she examines the situation. And then when we have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups is able to sit and feel again. So your intuition is also important before you make any decisions. Because I can see that there is some seeds of potential that are here. This is why I looked at these two cards first. There are some seeds of potential that are coming in. And these seeds of potential could be coming in through information that you're receiving. Maybe, like I said, you're going back to school to educate yourself about something, and the information that you are receiving is upgrading your situation. The information that you're receiving is like a seed that can grow. The information that you're receiving is giving you that epiphany, that aha moment, the key is turning, and finally you are seeing with clarity where you are wanting to go, and you're understanding that where you are going, you are wanting to create situations that are always going to make you feel like you're stable on an emotional level. Because when you're feeling emotionally stable, things can't deter you. You're not falling into anxiety, you're not falling into any type of way, because your feelings are balanced. The divine really wants you to understand that as you're going forward, especially around your money, your health, stability is going to be important. So I think I've really emphasized that for you, because you are understanding that life is too short to sit down and worry about things that you can control. You have to move, you have to make plans. And whatever comes in between comes, because you have emotional intelligence to deal with whatever life is throwing at you. So I really love these two cards together, because whatever is happening, you are going to be feeling really good. Now, we saw that the Ace of Swords was about information that is coming in. The Ace of Swords is also about speaking. So you have mental clarity, and now you could be speaking your truth. The swords are very much about speaking your truth. You're not pussyfooting around. You're not afraid about hurting people. You are just telling the truth like it is, despite who gets hurt. Because the swords, that's what they do. The tongue, as you know, is like a sword. It can cut. But you're understanding that sometimes you have to speak truth, and there's no other way of saying what you need to say without looking like you are pulling that sword and you're cutting straight to the chase. So this card is encouraging you to cut to the chase and just say whatever it is that you need to say. Speak your truth. Life is too short to be pussyfooting around. Life is too short not to say what is on your mind. Honor yourself. Understand why it is important for you to speak your truth. You're not just going out to hurt people, but you're understanding that sometimes to love people, to love yourself, you just have to say it like it is. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying to you, like, look, right? Listen to your inner voice, because your inner voice knows the way. All right. So whatever is happening, remember we spoke about the Queen of Cups being really stable, being that energy that is bringing maturity. So whatever is happening, there's a situation here that the divine is saying, like, listen to your inner voice, listen to your intuition, because when you do, you can start planning about where you are going. How are you planting the seed that you have? So for some of you, the divine is saying that I'm sending you signs to tell you that you are on the right path. Listening to this video could be one of those signs, because now you're going to be looking out for the signs that the divine is sending you. So some of you are at a crossroad. You're in this energy of like, I need to make important decisions for me. And when you're at a crossroad, this is when you can feel like the energies of the Ace of Swords. So you are thinking, you are evaluating your situation, and then the Ace of Swords is that energy that you have clarity and epiphany about where you need to go next. So the crossroads that you could be facing could be about, what do I need to do next? So there is that wheel that is spinning. Your mind is going round and round in circle, and same as the compass. The compass is trying to point you in the right direction, and equally your mind is trying to point you to the right direction so that you can face your true north. So again, whatever is happening, once you decide which road you are choosing to go on, this is when you could be faced with the hard task of speaking your truth. Now you've decided, all right, I'm going that way. Now you have to go and communicate that to your family, maybe to your employer, or to whoever needs to hear your truth, because now you've decided where you are going. So listening to your intuition, listening to your inner voice is important. And the divine is saying, like, look, whilst we're at it, it is important to create some boundaries. Okay, so as you're speaking your truth, it is now also important to create these boundaries, because some of your boundaries are just being stepped all over. You make plans, so and so doesn't show up. That is a lack of respect. So a lack of boundaries invites. By not creating boundaries, you are inviting people not to respect you. So again, this is maybe you talking to a friend and saying, you know, we always make plans and on the last minute you cancel. this and this happens, and on the last minute, this happens. I don't really appreciate it. So the divine is really wanting you to understand that speaking your truth could be speaking about the boundaries that you're putting in place. So whatever is happening, do not let people disrespect you. Do not invite that energy, because that's not fair. So whatever is going on, the divine is like, look, glow through what you go through. You are certainly looking like you are going through some type of thing right now, but the divine is saying that as you're going forward, whatever it is that is here is gonna make you feel like you have grown. This situation, this journey is leading you to glowing and growing. So understanding how it is important to set boundaries, speaking your truth, listening to your inner voice, all of this is for your own growth. You are growing right now. So the next card that we have is saying to you that learn to ignore people who disturb your peace. We already saw about speaking your truth, and some people just really irritate you. Some people just get under your skin. When you're with some people, there is just like a friction in energy. And so instead of ignoring that friction in energy that you're picking up, remember we spoke about listening to your inner voice. So when your inner voice is starting to tell you that that person, I don't really feel good around them, start ignoring those people and removing them out of your life, because you're working towards bringing peace of mind, peace in your heart and in your soul, and also peace around your health and your money. So the last card that we have, the divine is like, this reading has really been a lot, right? But don't just feel like you're triggered. Don't feel like that. Just chill out, relax, take this information. Remember, we spoke about sitting down, feeling everything. And so sit down, feel how this information sits with you, and then start making some plans about what you want to do. Because as you're making plans, you have those moments of epiphany, those moments of clarity about what you want to do. This is your life and you make the final call. I can only deliver the messages that the divine wants me to deliver, and then it is up to you to do whatever it is that is right for you. So do as thy will always. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a